Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today we're diving into something we all experience, but let's be honest, we rarely actually optimize, our summer. You know, when that warm weather finally hits, it is incredibly easy to just slip into a totally lazy Netflix binging coma. But the blueprint we are unpacking today outlines a deeply strategic, highly effective way to use these months for some truly profound personal growth.
So, ask yourself, is summer just a time for rest and entertainment? Culturally, we're totally conditioned to view summer vacation strictly as an escape. But I really want to challenge that default assumption right out of the gate. There is a much more valuable way to spend this massive influx of free time.
It's honestly a trap that's so easy to fall into. If you only focus on resting and being entertained, you risk just letting the entire season slip right through your fingers. But because you have fewer pressing responsibilities right now, you've got this rare, wide-open window to intensely focus on developing your mind, your body, and your daily habits. Ultimately, it's a choice.
Okay, so here is our literal instruction manual for today. We're covering 1. The summer growth opportunity. 2. Setting clear, precise goals. 3. Organizing your daily routine. 4. Developing mind and body. And 5. Mastering time and consistency. This is exactly how you construct your future self.
Starting with Section 1, the summer growth opportunity. Let's find that meaningful growth. Moving right along to Section 2, setting clear, precise goals through highly focused objectives. To actually pull this off, we have to transition completely away from vague ideas. So don't just say you want to read more. Commit to reading, say, 3 specific books. Don't just say you want to get fit. Pick a highly specific physical metric to improve. Then you break those larger goals down into bite-sized daily tasks. That breakdown, that's the secret sauce. It gives genuine purpose to your daily actions and completely stops you from just wandering aimlessly. Which brings us to Section 3, organizing your daily routine and staying consistent.
Now, the good news is you don't need some frantic, overwhelming schedule to be super productive. You really just need to divide your time into 3 main slices: learning, exercise, and rest. And yes, you heard that right, rest is explicitly on the schedule, so you do not have to feel guilty about it. Following these simple, structured blocks every single day is exactly what prevents you from losing entire afternoons staring at your phone.
Let's look at Section 4, developing mind and body. This is all about balancing the intellectual and the physical. To grow intellectually, use your time to read useful books, follow educational content, and pick up practical skills. But here is the absolute critical insight. You must prioritize deep understanding over simply rushing through the information. Don't just consume content to check a box. Take actual notes. Review what you learn. That active participation is what genuinely builds lasting confidence in any new subject.
But you absolutely cannot optimize the mind while ignoring the physical machine. Physical health is the other half of this equation. You've got to engage in regular activity, whether that's running, hitting the gym, or just doing home exercises. And remember, the workout is only part of the whole picture. You have to fuel that activity with a balanced diet, drink enough water, and crucially, get sufficient sleep. Like we said, rest is literally part of the growth process.
Okay, let's pause here for a second, because we have to face a hard truth about discipline. Studying and working out, they're incredibly easy when you feel inspired, but true discipline is defined as committing to your routine even when you do not feel motivated. You have to execute that daily schedule even when that initial exciting burst of summer motivation just completely evaporates.
And that leads us to our final step, Section 5, mastering time and consistency, and crucially, how to avoid distractions. Listen, you can have the absolute best goals in the world, but you must actively protect your time. You've got to be utterly ruthless about limiting social media and that mindless, unproductive scrolling. But here's the trick. You don't just leave an empty void. You have to explicitly replace that distraction with a goal-supporting habit. Catch yourself reaching for the phone? Pivot. Pick up the book instead. Do a quick review of your notes. Drop down and do 10 push-ups.
Ultimately, the ultimate life hack to all of this is consistency. It's those tiny, small daily efforts that, when repeated over time, lead to massive improvement. It's not about a 12-hour, exhausting effort on day 1, followed immediately by burnout. No, it's the quiet, steady rhythm of doing the right things every single day.
Just imagine how this compounds in reality. On day 1, you're just establishing the routine. It feels small, maybe even insignificant. But by day 30, that routine is locked in tight. Your body and mind actually expect that daily rhythm of learning, exercising, and resting. By the end of the summer, because of those compounded daily efforts, you've achieved real, lasting improvement. You are literally a transformed version of the person who started out on day one.
So, to wrap this up, I want you to walk away with this core takeaway. Treating these summer months as a structured, productive experience is absolutely the most powerful investment you can make in yourself. It's a direct investment in your future capabilities, your health, and your own unshakable confidence.
And so, I want to leave you with this final, pretty provocative question. It's a challenge to really realize the weight of your daily choices. The effort you make today literally shapes the exact person you will be tomorrow. So, with this entirely wide open summer ahead of you, who will you become?